everybody. How are you? This is Jim Prusek from the Pain PT. And guys, today we're going to talk about the basics here in the brain and nervous system for chronic pain. And I'm going to come back to basically some of the neuroscience here and also how to simply think about this in terms of what's happening in your body. Now, pain is a protective response. We get pain when we're injured or something is wrong, right? So it's actually considered a danger response. Something dangerous, something threatening is happening either in ourselves or somewhere in our environment that can cause symptoms to arise. Now, acute pain, as we know, a lot of times comes from some type of injury, some type of physical injury. We hurt ourselves in some way. Not always. A lot of times acute pain can also come from stress, can come from any other things that are dangerous or threatening to our brain and nervous system. Now, when we look at danger, we're looking at the brain, we're looking at the limbic system, which is what deciphers and spits out responses in less than a second. And it's going to do this based on your past, basically. So anything it can interpret or decipher from the environment or from your own mind, it can instantly spit out a symptom or some type of reaction. This is a danger reaction. Trying to protect you. It's trying to help you, or it thinks it's helping you because it's learned that you're not safe in some way. So this is about danger versus safety. You could say in the nervous system, this is about sympathetic versus parasympathetic. Sympathetic is a stress response. That's considered danger. You'll get a flood of neurochemicals in the body in response to being in danger or feeling like you're under a threat. Now, pain, physical symptoms themselves can feel dangerous. They can feel like it's a threat to you. We need to decipher whether that's true or not. Now, that's the value of getting a TMS PPT diagnosis is we want to rule out the physical, and then if that's true, looking at person's history, we can go and look at the brain and nervous system as the culprit or the driving force. Then what you're experiencing is not dangerous in the sense that there's anything wrong structurally. This is really important because we're trying to build safety, a feeling of safety in yourself and your brain, that things are actually okay. There isn't anything wrong, even though you might be feeling pain or other uncomfortable symptoms. So we want to build this level of safety in you. And a lot of people don't feel safe. Their entire lives have been maybe in a place of not feeling very stable or very safe, starting from childhood. And so remember, the brain takes that with us for our entire lives, and it's going to be acting now sometimes the same way it was acting when you were 5 years old or 8 years old. The only difference now is that we're smarter. We've formed a rational, logical brain, the frontal cortex, which I talk about a lot, that we can decipher what's going on. We can make a decision or perception of what's happening and not be sort of driven only by this emotional limbic brain, which again is unconscious, subconscious, is acting very, very fast, and it's acting off your whole life. Now we have to make that decision. Is this dangerous or not? And if it's not dangerous, then we have to just let it go. We want to say, yeah, I'm safe. I'm okay. It's all right. This is just a part of my brain that's overreacting due to it feeling a threatening, not feeling very safe, basically. So, with your symptoms, are they dangerous? With your pain, is it dangerous to you? Is it really dangerous? Is what's going on an actual physical structural issue that needs attention? If it does, get the attention it needs and it should get better. If it's not getting better, or you have these other factors and working in your nervous system and brain of stress, and you've ruled out the physical, then really this is not dangerous. It feels dangerous. It's a signal from your brain that's indicating danger, but it's not real. Okay, that's what want you guys to understand. It's not real danger. I've talked about this before with it being a fire alarm going off, but not a real fire. So we have to decipher that continuously throughout the day using this cortex of ours to say, hey, this isn't dangerous. Okay, fine. And don't give it any more attention than it needs. So don't become hypervigilant of your symptoms. Don't focus on them throughout the day because there's a tendency to look at them negatively, which just strengthens the danger signal in your brain, which essentially makes it worse or allows it to continue on for a longer period of time. So I just wanted to talk today, guys, about this danger versus safety in the brain, and that this is the crux of a lot of chronic health symptoms is your nervous system and your brain. Okay, and if you feel safe and you feel like there isn't anything dangerous or threatening going on, your nervous system settles, you relax, and typically the symptoms go down. If it's the opposite, where you're feeling that something's wrong, or you're worried, or you're concerned, fearful, hypervigilant, catastrophizing, ruminating, that's going to just ramp up your danger signal. And it's the very thing we don't want to do. So get that TMS PPD diagnosis, and once you have it, that's it. It's not dangerous anymore. You can look at this in a whole different way. Reach out with questions, guys. I'm here for support, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.